Here it is. It's the big reveal of what's been going on and what I've been waiting to share with all of you. So there's a new direction and a new thing that's happening. And this has been going on for months for me, and I'll share that backstory a little later. But right now, I just want to share what it is. So this is like the drum roll. Here it is. So I want to know, are you someone that has dealt with, struggled with difficult conversations in relationships? Struggles in relationships where they have we love the highs, but there's also the lows. There's sometimes conflicts in relationships. There's those areas that are painful and hard and are hurts in relationships. And there's also the really tough things, the really significant ones like betrayal and those types of things that really get in the way of trust. And it's all about the integrity, right? Like when someone loses their integrity in our relationship, they say they're going to do something and they don't follow through. They don't keep their word. There's a lack of trust. And with that comes a need for healing, a need for figuring out, how do I handle this? How do I communicate with someone after trust has been broken, or after maybe it's just a conflict, right? And you just cannot see eye to eye and you're at a complete impasse and you don't know if you just need to take steps back and how the relationship is going to move forward. This could be a relationship with a significant other. This could be a relationship with a business partner or a coworker or a boss or a parent or a sibling or any friend. You know, there's so many different relationships we have, and the things I just described, so many different ways they could be part of any of those relationships. And yes, I am diving into, with my coaching and my business, into these tough conversations, into the hard times, into the betrayal, into the conflicts. And that's where I'm diving into. So when I've shared a little bit about this with other people, they're like, have that like shocked look, like, really? That's where you're choosing to go? And yes, that is, interestingly enough, where I'm recognizing that's the direction I'm called to go, because those are the kind of conversations I am continually in. So I realize this is a lot of the coaching that I do. This is truly in relationships. Yes, I still coach in business. So people who are entrepreneurs and wanting business strategy and changes in their business and to uplevel their business and confidence and boosting sales and all those kinds of things. Yes, I work with people on all those areas still. And in addition to business coaching, I'm also doing a significant amount of relationship coaching. And I just explained all the different types of areas in relationships that are the struggle. The easy parts, we don't really have to navigate, right? Those are already happening. Those are the parts we love. Probably don't need coaching on those areas. So it's how to handle the conversations, the tender moments, if you're lacking like that emotional connection or emotional intimacy where there's just a complete disconnect. That's a huge area. So these are the places that I am willing to go. And a lot of people have told me, well, I don't really talk about those things. I don't know who to talk to anyone. I don't have anyone to talk to about these kinds of areas in a relationship, or how to have these conversations, because I don't really bring them up with friends. I don't really bring it up with relatives. The person that I'm in the relationship struggle with, that like we're already not connecting. So I can't really find a way to tweak that. Like the same strategies I've been using haven't been working, and they're not going to work going forward, right? Because we see like if it's not working, it's not working. So this is where there's an opportunity to shift that dynamic, to navigate a brand new conversation, a new style of conversation, a new way of going about these relationships to create something completely different. And I want to tell you that this doesn't have to be super serious and heavy and, painful. It can actually be like something where you can just drop the heavy weight, drop the burdens, and make it so much lighter. We can create it so much easier. Does that even make sense? Maybe it doesn't even make any sense, because you're like, it's never easy. And, I'm not going to tell you that it's all easy. Of course not. Like, why? Because it's going to stretch us. Why? Because it might have you step out of your comfort zone. It might have you get a little more vulnerable. It might have you, stretch in a different way. And whatever that looks like for you, it might not, be like something like, oh, great, I get to do that. But once you do it, you feel so much more empowered, so much more at ease. There's like 100 different ways I could describe it, but I'm super excited to say that this is a new step and a new direction that I want to share with you, that I am open for and I'm here for. And please send me your questions. I'm going to have more content, videos, whatever about this. And the big thing is to check out the new Facebook group. It is going from what was belly laughs and breakthroughs, which we will still have a lot of belly laughs and a lot of breakthroughs. So that part is still, like in the background. The forefront of this group really is for go-getters and leaders and entrepreneurs, people who are willing to say, yes, I'm committed to making a shift and a change. And the name of the Facebook group is Go-Getters, Leaders, and Entrepreneurs Overcoming Betrayal. Now, you don't have to have had to go through betrayal, but seriously, I think just about everyone in life that I've spoken to has gone through something. And whether you call it betrayal or a conflict, or someone, turned their back on you, they walked away, like all different ways that it feels like a betrayal. It feels like things ended or you got really hurt. Those kinds of things are what I'm referring to when I say overcoming betrayal. So that is the Facebook group. Check it out, join it. I'd love to see you there. There'll be so much more content there.